Good day, I'm Samantha Allen and this is your GIS News for March 8. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller has affirmed her administration's commitment to end violence against women. As the world observes International Women's Day, Mrs. Simpson Miller is insisting that as a nation we cannot ignore the unacceptable and horrible incidents of violence committed against our women and children. International Women's Day is being celebrated under the theme, "A Promise is a Promise, Time for Action to End Violence Against Women." The Prime Minister says it's a day to celebrate the many accomplishments of our women, but she says it's also a call to do everything possible so that Jamaica's women and girls can fully enjoy the benefits of living in a nation where womanhood is celebrated and gender equality is at the forefront of the national agenda. Government is calling on all public sector workers to help drive the growth of the Jamaican economy. While expressing gratitude to public sector groups that have agreed to a period of wage restraint, the Minister with responsibility for the public service, Horace Daly, appealed for support to drive growth.
We ask you to refocus because the objective is for Jamaica to grow so that when we come back to negotiate in 2015, we can negotiate for something positive and not to say is a wage restraint.
Minister Daly was speaking at the opening ceremony of the Management Institute for National Development MIND conference on Thursday. He said the Finance Ministry would be sending out a circular to all public sector workers so that they are fully aware of the information contained in the Heads of Agreement. Government's effort to increase internet and computer access continues to gain traction. The Universal Service Fund, the USF, has now established 118 community access points, CAPs, island-wide. USF's Chief Executive Officer Hugh Cross says another 40 CAPs are to come on stream shortly. At a recent GIS think tank, he revealed that applications for an additional 138 CAPs were being evaluated, with plans in train for the establishment of a few model cyber centers. They are to be established initially in select locations across the island.
These will be major centers, and we're looking initially at Kingston, Mandeville, Montego Bay, where we will have large centers fully equipped with adequate number of seats so that residents who wish to use the internet services can visit.
The Universal Service Fund is financed through a levy of 3 US cents per minute on inbound international voice calls terminated to fixed lines and 2 US cents per minute on calls terminated to mobile lines in Jamaica. Rise Life Management Services is taking its message of no underage gambling to primary and high school students for the 6th year running. Rise recently received a $350,000 contribution from Supreme Ventures Limited to support its $1 Gambling Prevention All-Island Poster Competition 2013. It's being done in collaboration with the Ministry of Education. Program Coordinator for Addiction Counseling Services at Rise, Richard Henry, says the competition is designed to increase awareness among youth, especially those in school, about the consequences of underage gambling.
And there are lots of consequences of underage gambling. It'll affect your schoolwork, affect your goals, affect your relationships, etc.
The poster competition is to reflect these. This year's theme is $1 in school, gambling is against the rule, and the competition is open to young people in the 10 to 14 age group. And finally, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller led a delegation of Jamaican leaders Friday to attend the state funeral of the late president of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, Hugo Chavez. At the same time, the Jamaican flag was directed to be flown at half-mast from sunrise to sunset as a mark of respect for the life and work of President Chavez and his contribution to the development of Jamaica. High-level government officials also signed a condolence book that was opened at the Venezuelan embassy. On Thursday, cabinet ministers and other representatives of government laid wreaths at the statue of Venezuelan liberator Simon Bolivar in Kingston. Venezuela's ambassador, Her Excellency Maria Mendoza Ortega, expressed gratitude to Jamaica for its support.
Our people want to say thank you for your appreciation, your recognition, our leader, President Chavez.
We share with you. We share with your people. All of Latin America and the Caribbean at this point in time share with you.
And that's it for GIS News today. I'm Samantha Allen. Thanks for watching.